Everybody, welcome to Caketastic Cakes. It's Jen and I'm going to show you today how I made this little polar bear cub out of gum paste. And if you see me using any tools or supplies you can use, check the link in the description below because it should be able to help you out. To begin my little polar bear, I took some white gum paste, and you could probably use fondant with this if you add Tylose powder or CMC powder to it, as a little side note there, but I took gum paste. I had it into a ball as you saw, and I cut down the center. And then I'm going to cut down the center again. So basically I made a plus sign through the bottom half of it. I'm separating out each of my four little corners there and kind of rounding them off to make them more into paws. And then I'm going to make it so that his little paws are flat and he can stand. So I want my little polar bear to be standing. This was designed after a little stuffed animal I was sent a picture of, and it was very basic and very simple, so my little polar bear is too. I'm using my knife blade there to separate out some little toes on the front of each of the foot. I did four lines, so 5 toes in the front, and I did 4 in the back, just because that's what I did. I don't know if it's anatomically correct, so yeah, there's that. But anyway, I've got him on his back, his little 4 paws are in the air, and I realized when I turned him back over, he's going to kind of settle, so I put a paintbrush between his front paws and back paws going long ways. And then I filled in the center where his belly is there between the front and back paws with a paper towel. So now it's supported. It'll stay separated. I'm sticking a little piece of gum paste on the rump there for his little polar bear tail. And he's going to have a big round head. So I've got my big ball of gum paste there, big round ball. And I'm going to just very easily kind of shape off a little section to make his muzzle. Now again, this was based off of somebody's toy. So the muzzle was kind of small. It was supposed to be a little cub, so I'm just trying to make it come out only a little bit. I don't want a big, long, I'm a polar bear muzzle. I want a little, I'm a polar bear cub muzzle. See the difference there? And so I have just a little blunt muzzle, flatten it off on the end, and nice and round everywhere else, trying to keep it nice and round. Now I'm going to use my paintbrush there as like a little mini rolling pin. So I've seen that those mini rolling pins do actually exist, which is pretty neat. But I don't like to spend money on stuff if I don't have to. So I'm just using my handle from my paintbrush. Speaking of paintbrush handles, I'm using the back end of my paintbrush to poke 2 little holes into the eye for where the eyes are going to be. I'm adding a little bit of water to each one, and then I had 2 candy beads, just black shiny candy beads, hard beads, that I stuck in for his eyes. See, just like that. Now I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to carve out a section from the nose where it kind of bends right on the corner there. So when I fill it in with black gum paste for the nose, it will just fit right in and it'll kind of follow the curve of the muzzle and everything too. So I've got my 2 little eyes, and I'm going to add more of a kind of larger size nose for his face. And it's going to stick out a little bit, but it tucks right in there so nicely. Yes. I'm going to use my knife blade there to make a little groove down the middle. And I'm going to roll a little piece of black gum paste on my hand there. A little skinny piece. Going to take a little nip off of it and tuck it right into there, as long as it doesn't stick to my finger. And that was it. Again, this was based off a stuffed animal I was sent. If you wanted to do something different with yours, if you wanted to give him a happy face, if you want him to have big eyes, do it, go for it. But this at least will give you the basic overall idea of what to do to design his overall body. So now I'm at the ears. I had a ball. I cut it in half as you saw, kind of flattened it a little bit, but using my paintbrush handle, just smooshed down in the center to create that quintessential, animal ear groove. Stick them on the side of the head, and I'm sticking mine down pretty low because, again, that's what it looked like in the picture I was sent. Put them wherever you want, higher up if you want, that's fine too. Honestly, if I had to do this myself, I probably would have put them up higher, but this is, again, following my orders. So yeah, stick the ears on with a little bit of water, and then connect the head with a little piece of gum paste, or if you need a lollipop stick or something, and you got a very basic, simple, but cute polar bear cub. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe because it really does help me out. Check out my many other videos. I got a lot out there, so take a look. And as always, thank you for watching Caketastic Cakes.